with the best highlights across Northeast Wisconsin. This is Friday Night Blitz with Brandon Kinnard.
The Blitz is back. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Brandon Kinnard. After a week off for the Packers last Friday, we return in full force tonight. Our sports showdown game of the week, an intriguing matchup between the only two teams from our area to make it to state last season. It's Luxemburg-Casco off to a 1-2 start. They're losing a lot of key players, hosting Wrightstown tonight out in Kewaunee County. The Tigers coming in a perfect 3-0. We'll get to those highlights for you coming up shortly. This is on Sports Showdown, TV 32. There's the Spartans after honoring some fallen soldiers before the game wearing those red, white, and blue uniforms. This is on a 4th and goal. Andrew Klass gets into the end zone to put the Spartans up early, 7-0 LC. Wrightstown with the answer into the second quarter here. Trevor Vandehei, the quarterback, around the far side and into the house. PAT no good. LC still up a point. Another short touchdown here from the Spartans going up top. Braden Lawrence leaping in for the touchdown. LC extends the lead to 14-6. But before the half, Wrightstown gets him back. Vandehei has his man wide open up the seam. That's Daniel Bunton for the touchdown. 14-all at the break. Flash ahead of the fourth quarter. Tigers through the air again. Vandehei swings it out right. Caden Colwell with blockers. And he has a score. Wrightstown takes its first lead, 21-14, and they had one more in them in the closing minutes. Aiden Humphreys breaks through and off he goes. A 61-yard put-away touchdown. Wrightstown stays unbeaten. A 24-14 victory on Showdown. Elsewhere in that conference, the Northeastern Conference, it's Little Chute and Freedom. We pick it up in the second quarter. The Irish already leading. And back on the attack, Drew Court's on the move, on the money to Jack Bonnet. Not a huge celebration here as he crosses the goal line. Thought that was offensive pass interference, but they actually threw that flag for DPI. So the celly is on. Freedom up 21-0. The Mustangs with a nice finish to the first half. Casey Purrs hits Cooper Effa for the touchdown. The other LC on the board. And they get one more before the break. This on a 4th down. Great play design. Purrs on the throwback to Reese Jotun. 21-14 at half, but Freedom will hang on to win it 28-19. Let's go to the Bay Conference. Xavier and Seymour both off to good starts. In fact, the Thunder enter this one undefeated, and they start fast. Opening drive. Mason Bunnell. 28-yard run up the left side. And that sets up a short TD from Xavier Salzman. 6-0 Seymour. After a defensive stop, here they go again. A little misdirection. They line both those guys up in the backfield. You never know who's getting the snap. This time the handoff to Bunnell as he takes it down inside the 10. And again, it's Salzman capping it off. Seymour wins it 33-7. How about the Thunder? They are 4-0. Looking good this year. On to our next featured game now, a budding rivalry in the Eastern Wisconsin Conference as Brillion travels to take on Kiel. John Miller has the coverage.
An Eastern Wisconsin Conference clash here at Frick Field on Friday night as 3-0 Kiel was hosting 3-0 Brillion. One of these teams was going to stay undefeated. Let's find out who. Early in the first quarter on the Rangers' first possession, quarterback Cade Velker goes to the air and heaves it to Braden April, who reels it in for a 29-yard touchdown. Brillion looks to respond. They'll go to the ground. Heath Cousins takes the handoff, and he's going to fumble. It will be recovered by Kiel's Bryce Gullickson, and they're going to capitalize off the turnover by guess who? Gullickson punches it in from up close. 14-0. They lead late in the first quarter. Brillion will quickly answer, though, early in the second. Weston Schmidt will get a short rushing touchdown to cut their deficit to 7. 3 possessions for Kiel. Could they make it 3 touchdowns? In the red zone here, Velker will scramble. He throws it up to the back of the end zone, and April is wide open for a 15-yard touchdown. They lead 24-7 at the half and will get the ball to start the third. Harrison Zorn receives the kick. He takes it up the middle, and goodbye. He House calls it. Raiders win this one easily, 45-13. Let's hear from them after their big victory.
All 3 phases came to play, right? Special teams, we got the return. We were really solid in the kicking game, and then defense made the adjustments that we needed to. We had to adjust, but again, offensively, we were firing on all cylinders.
obviously we have a lot of potential. We've been waiting for this our whole lives, our senior year. So obviously we're hoping for playoff push. That'd be lovely, but just week by week.
And next up for the Raiders, they have another conference battle next Friday as they're at St. Mary Catholic. Let's send it back to you in the studio, Brandon.
Miller time, thank you very much. Lastly here, Neenah and Kaukauna. Rough night for the Rockets. That's Badgers commit Grant Dean. Lower body injury suffered late in the first half, did not return. On top of that, Kaukana's up 17-0, and well, Neenah was threatening, but down goes Evan Van Evenoven, sacked in the red zone by Julian Becker. Ensuing ghost drive after a missed field goal. Braun Schaefer to Parker Shue. Nice throw and catch. That did not result in points. And the Rockets respond with a big one of their own. Van Evenoven to Ashton Van Beek. Nice grab there. And later on that drive, on a 4th down, Van Evenoven to Van Beek again. But he stopped short. The Ghosts get the good news on the measurement. Kaukauna wins this one 17-6. Elsewhere in the FVA tonight, Kimberly beat Fond du Lac 42-7. The Papermakers and Ghosts scheduled to play October 11th. Week 8 could be a big one down the stretch. Stick with us. Our play of the night and a Packers update coming up next. And lastly, on Friday Night Blitz, our play of the night. It's Wrightstown's Aiden Humphreys, a 61-yard put-away touchdown, capping off the Tigers' 28-14 win over Luxemburg-Casco. A matchup of the only 2 teams from Northeast Wisconsin to make it to state last year. Wrightstown early on certainly looks like they could get back to Camp Randall. Off to a 4-0 start. The Spartans pushed them a little bit tonight, but Wrightstown scored 22 unanswered to close it out en route to that 28-14 victory. Aiden Humphreys from 61 yards, our Friday Night Blitz play of the night.